For the first time since the Battle of Long Tan 40 years ago, an Australian Prime Minister has visited the site to commemorate the war dead. With the approval of the Vietnamese government, John Howard has attended a wreath-laying ceremony at the Long Tan Memorial, built within the rubber plantation where 18 Australians and hundreds of Viet Cong fighters died in 1966. Political correspondent Jim Middleton reports.
He's the first Prime Minister to lay a wreath at Long Tan, and John Howard was clearly moved by the moment. Most of the Vietnam veterans on hand to witness the occasion welcomed his presence.
Graham Kirk, sir.
Hello, Graham.
I don't believe in changing something that isn't broke.
But this TPI pensioner had a different view.
Hello, Ken.
Yeah, well,
Nice to meet you.
Some of the vets did not get Vietnam out of their blood and now live in nearby Vung Tau, where they've plunged into charity work. One of their young sons was there.
I've had a lovely time in Vietnam. It's a very nice country.
Today, the wind rustles the leaves in the rubber trees. 40 years ago, it was all shot and shell. 18 diggers died ambushed on an August afternoon. The Australians fought back and vanquished a much larger force of Viet Cong. Close to 250 Vietnamese bodies were counted. 800 are believed to have died.
Visiting across, it means a lot to us. It means a lot to Australia to have the Australian Prime Minister pay homage, I suppose, to the fallen.
It is very symbolic, this place, and very important in the military history of Australia.
The Prime Minister again acknowledged veterans got less than they deserved from Australians on both sides of the Vietnam debate.
I hope the recognition now that we didn't is some recompense for what was got wrong by our fellow Australians all those years ago, and that we won't, I'm sure, make that error again.
It's taken fully 40 years for the Vietnamese to feel comfortable enough to allow the leader of a one-time enemy to visit a battlefield where they suffered defeat rather than savoured victory. So it was fitting that Mr Howard paid homage too to Vietnamese war dead at an official cemetery nearby. Up the road, some veterans made Buddhist offerings as floral tributes from previous pilgrims to Long Tan fade into the carpet of fallen leaves. Jim Middleton, Lateline.